It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The playoffs have arrived. It is the start of Super Wild Card Weekend, and off we go here on this Saturday. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Here's 1st and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And this will be a Jaguars first down. He gets it up past the 30 to the 32.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. In motion comes Thomas.
13, move. Hey, kill. Hey, I'm gun. Take right open.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Jacksonville. Here's Lawrence to throw. Now a screen set up for Etienne. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
All right, let's go.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move.
Go. 30 left. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This one from 39 yards out. Bates' kick is good. And the Jaguars will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the ground, here is the rookie from Texas A&M. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
3rd and 5. Back to throw. He's going to air this one out. This ball is intercepted. Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Hey, Lion!
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no...
And they would continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
His drive will start on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Second and 7.
Here we go. Here we go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Hey. 11.
On the handoff, it's ETN. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Second and a yard.
Here's the 24.
They'll run the toss here to ETN. And that is going nowhere fast. Disastrous play. A big loss.
I can promise you that when that play caller sent that second and short play in, he never imagined his next play call would be 3rd and long. But after that loss there, that's the case, and he's got to be scratching his head.
Think right. 11.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 7. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. It's the Jaguars on top. And we're back to South Florida after this. Five yards from the house. They've got it first and goal.
Hey, easy. Route.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll run it here with ETN. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. Here now, second down and goal.
Rip, 23. Here we go.
Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
Well, they clearly thought their best chance of barreling this across the goal line was to give it to the old fullback. But this defense was ready for it, and he gets stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd. Powering forward. He's in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4 down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jaguars are out to a 10-0 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Third and long. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Going up top. That is brought in. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Ready. Check go.
He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Buffalo 18. Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Go.
Now they'll set up to throw.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he's in. Touchdown, Miami.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He's going to take a shot down the field. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Hey, Jupiter. 30 left. Silver.
They'll try left side with Etienne. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Hey, Lion.
Open man is Davis. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Hey, kill.
A run on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Next to score, Jaguars 17, Dolphins 7.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on. Set.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
To operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Still get a 1st down at the 1 from the 11.